Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So Stranger Things Season 4, the final two episodes, episodes 8 and 9 is finally here. And so if you have not seen episodes 1 through 7, I did do a review on that and I'll leave it in the description area below. So these two episodes follow up everything that happened previously. So we have all of our characters in different places. And now Vecna, he's almost there. He's coming out to get everyone. And well, things are really going to get bad. But at the same time, things are also going to get really awesome, especially on episode 9 when we have different groups of people basically battling the Upside Down and Vecna in their own way. And so you kind of see that. And we'll also see the return of 11 in her full form, which is really awesome. And there's many other things in this season that, really brings forth a lot of things that I've been hoping for, but it also poses some new questions as well. And so getting into things that I really love about these final two episodes, especially episode 9, is the story. Because if you've been watching Stranger Things since season 1, you know there is a lot of story here. And I really feel this entire season does a really great job in not only tying a lot of things up and answering a lot of questions that I have been waiting for, and I think a lot of fans have been waiting for, but it also at the same time reveals things that you really didn't know. And that actually improves the story overall because it leads to another season and the final season of Stranger Things as far as we know. And so all of those things are really done well. And the story itself, I really like the fact that they didn't forget about everything that happened in the past seasons. And I think this one even more so, whereas the other episodes, they do have flashbacks that touch upon previous things. But this one, I really feel it does a better job of tying all these moments that you remember from the previous seasons to this season. And so the story, I feel, in season 4 is one of the strongest yet, if not the strongest overall. And then another really great thing that this season does, especially episode 9, is just the sheer epic scope of season 4 and Stranger Things as a whole. And I really feel season 4, it's the biggest yet. So pretty much most of the season is basically like watching mini movies, but I would say episode 9, it is truly like watching a big blockbuster movie, especially with the runtime of over 2 hours. And there's just so many things going on. You really have to pay attention because very similar to all the other episodes in this season, they jump around with multiple stories. And so you definitely have to pay attention. But at the same time, it really rewards you, with the scope of everything's going on, the epic nature of it, and just the overall sheer amount of action, drama, suspense, horror, everything's just thrown on here. This is definitely an experience. And another really strong positive of this season is just the overall emotions that you get. Since we've grown with these characters and these stories for so many years, season 4 does an excellent job of bringing the human and emotional factor of everything together. And so there's many different things that you're going to feel. There's a really huge emotional impact, especially in episode 9, which leads to the final thing. And it's always, I would say, the strongest thing about the entire Stranger Things universe are the characters. I think season 4 does an amazing job of really showing these characters where they are, what they've gone through, and where they're also going as well, and also everything that comes along with it. These people, even though they're in this fictional fantasy world, they always feel like real people. And if you've been watching it since season 1, there's definitely growth, transition, evolution there. You feel like you've grown with them as characters. And I definitely got to give huge props to all the acting here. It's always been top notch, but I would say season 4 kicks it up a notch. Protect your online privacy and keep data brokers from selling your personal information by using Delete Me, the #1 privacy information remover service since 2010. Sign up today and get 20% off your first order. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below. Now, getting to some of the negatives of this season, even though I really did appreciate these super long episodes, which were basically mini movies, at times it did affect the pacing. I was kind of waiting for things to happen in some episodes, and I even got bored in some episodes as well. So I really feel like if they would have just trimmed some of these episodes down, it really wouldn't have affected the overall story, and I still would have enjoyed it. And so getting to the other negative of this season is, well, there's just a lot of stories and a lot of characters. And whenever you have that many things going on, it's really hard to keep focus on one story. And so in this case, whenever things got really awesome, especially in the last episode, it would cut over to another story, and that completely took me out of it, especially when things were really getting exciting and I wanted to stay on that story. But it would switch over to another story. I would have to get used to this story, and then it would switch over to yet another story. So this was annoying, but like I said, by the end of this season, I kind of understood where they were going, setting up for season 5, which leads me to my overall enjoyment of season 4. This is a fantastic season. They did a lot of incredible things, wrapping up a lot of things, and really amping everything up to the next level. But in terms of which one is my favorite season? Well, it's still season 1. Season 1 for me was the perfect season. It's lightning in a bottle. It did so many incredible things, and that's why we have a season 4. And season 5, I feel, might be better than season 4. Who knows? Or it might even be the best season. We don't know yet, but I cannot wait for season 5 to come out. But as you can tell, I really did thoroughly enjoy watching season 4. It was awesome, and despite some negatives, it really doesn't impact the overall greatness of this entire Stranger Things universe. So if you actually had any thoughts on this or any other seasons of Stranger Things, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my sci-fi show and film reviews, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area below. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're a creative geek like me, and you want to get exclusive access to more content that I don't put out here publicly on my YouTube channel, then join my Gold Content Creators Group, where you're going to get content like this and more for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group.